Hello everyone, welcome back to another Balatro high score attempt slash gameplay. I really appreciate all of the love in the last video. You really seem to like the Wii Joker, so I'm going to try and do something fun and wacky for you again, but also try to achieve a high score. So if we have to pivot at the end to get a high score, that is what we will do. I just want to say thank you to all of the support I have seen on the videos. Really, it honestly just means the world to me that we're even considering getting to 1,000, or not 1,000, 100 subscribers right now. 1,000 would be great, but 100 is awesome. I've only been posting for a few weeks, so I really appreciate it. This first shop, Luchador is a cool one to have if you're in a pickle. I don't think we'll need him for now. Willy Joker's good if I can manage to get 3 of a kinds. I don't really feel like playing 10s and 4s, so we are going to do the Willy Joker and just try and grind out some 3 of a kinds. The cool part about Plasma Deck is we really don't have to do that right away. We would have got 3 jacks there. Totally fine. We're just gonna play the way we normally do until we really need the chips. So we easily managed to get through that. Again, the first few levels on Plasma Deck are always very easy. None of this interests me, so we're just going to go on to the next round. Our club cards are debuffed, that's fine. Maybe we'll try and go for 3 queens. Oh, wow. So we got lucky there. We're going to score a ton of points. We're going to be well ahead of what we need to be. And we'll move on to the next ante here. I do kind of... Death's always good. I do kind of want to establish a good early game here. So we're definitely going to need to see what our direction is in one of these packs. Obelisk is cool. It can be powerful, but I don't think it's going to be powerful for like an endless run. So I'm going to buy it just so I can sell it for the $4, right? That covered the cost of the buffoon pack. So if you do have space, I would always recommend that you buy the most expensive Joker, that normally being rare, and go from there. I'm going to make these kings magician, just because maybe we can get something. I probably should have used the fool first on another death, but it's totally fine. I'm not too worried about it. So still kind of playing for 3 of a kinds or straights at the moment. We have, you know, 2 10s and 2 jacks, but I'd rather just look for something else. I'm kind of holding out on this king because we do have, you know, in our full deck, we have the highest odds to hit a king, right? Let's go ahead and do something like that. Could have also made them magician. Probably something I should have done instead of just moving forward with it, but it's okay. Mars is going to be really good late game. Probably for us, or mid game. Not too sure if I'm comfortable taking it right now. Probably just gonna skip all this and kind of save up money for interest. The biggest thing in this game is getting some interest early. Okay, gonna hold out for a straight, but also see if I can just get 3 kings. So I don't get the straight here. I'm probably just going to play a bad hand, right, and just kind of dig for a queen. And we got it on the second, but we also got 3 kings, so I'm gonna magician them, and I'm gonna see if we can hopefully get a money hit on one of these. We got the malt hit, which is fine. The lucky cards can be really good at the start. Getting $20 for that 1 in 20 chance hit, it's pretty insane. I do kind of want this hand voucher for sure. It's definitely good, so I'm going to pick it up, and I'm also going to open up this Arcana pack. Now, one thing that I've kind of noticed is that Arcana packs can be really good because they can obviously get you a chance at a soul card. So I try and open up as many as I possibly can. We're just going to delete all of the first cards just because I don't want to mess around with what we are drawing. We do have that extra hand in case we get into a pickle, but we drew a straight anyways. This probably isn't going to get us there unless I hit a mult. No, it's about halfway there. And now I'm kind of just looking for a 3 of a kind to get us through there. A 2 pair will get us a little bit closer, but I got the kings, thankfully. Again, I have the highest chance to hit kings in my deck, so that was pretty lucky. One other thing that I would always like to point out as a tip is if you're going to be playing hands like this, always make sure you have a couple throwaway cards so you can draw more. The only exception to this would be like something like the Serpent, where you only always draw 3 cards. Okay, let's go ahead and cash out. Our money is looking good. and I'm seeing a mail-in rebate and I'm seeing a 6 cents. I do kind of want to buy both of them. It's funny that it is on 6s, but we definitely need more of a money engine so we can start buying all of these vouchers and everything. This hieroglyph is probably pretty good because I picked up the grabber, but I'm going to save it for a few rounds here. And I'm also going to pick up the 6 cents. Maybe we can get a cool cryptid run going if that would work. So instead of the $5, I am going to destroy the 6 and hopefully get a trance. Okay, not really what I was looking for. Now we're just looking for our kings, and we're looking to discard 6s to make some money. None of these are really going to help me, so we'll go ahead and get $5 there. And this is what I'm saying when always play a throwaway card here. So I know the 2 pair is the only thing that's going to score, but I want to draw into my kings because that's where all of our scoring is coming from. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to throw away these cards. I don't need them right now, and I'm not going to need them, but it allows me to hopefully draw more kings in the future. This is getting a little bit hairy, so I'm going to do it one more time. We really need those kings. We hit it, so we got quite lucky there. I'm going to throw this blue seal on the jack so I can make sure that I get a planet card from the shot, or from winning this ante here. So we got a Venus. It's a free Venus because I added that blue seal to the jack there. So that was quite hairy. We do have some money to work with now. Again, we're not quite into the big blind, so I can hold off on that one more time. Because we're okay on money, I'd rather work on deck fixing a little bit more. Get some more lucky kings in there. Probably roll one time to see if we can get a better joker. We really didn't. I'll go ahead and buy the full house because it is good and it keeps me right at the interest cap. So these are just little things that are going to help you in the long run. So I already have my 3 kings. So now I can discard to look for 6s, or I'm probably not, I'll discard this king, but I'm not really going to worry about the mail-in rebate. Look at this perfect draw. We can actually unlock 5 of a kind right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play, I can't. It has to be the first hand. I'll just discard it. Didn't draw a 6 anyways. So this is going to be a very early 5 of a kind, and I'm actually going to get a planet for it, which is pretty awesome. This should clear, obviously, the scoring cap that I need. And every single time we play one of those lucky cards, we have a chance at getting a $20 interest bonus, right? So because we're moving on to the big blind now, I am going to set us back real quick. And I'm going to open up an Arcana pack as well. Temperance is only getting me $7. High Priestess is actually going to allow me to try and get a Planet X. We missed, but it's totally okay. We'll sell the Jupiter and use the Venus. And for some temporary scoring, I do like the Scary Face. We're only playing face cards right now, so the Scary Face is quite good. Now, I am below the interest cap, but hopefully I am able to get it back with the mail-in rebate. We also do see a 6 here. So, ooh, a Deja Vu. We're going to definitely put that on one of those kings that we have once we find one. I can firstly probably just play this full house. We might even win from it. And I don't mind the level going down on that. So we win. I have to hold on to the Deja Vu for a second, which is totally fine. I do have to pay. Wow. We got Petroglyph already. I don't think we need to do that. Because we do need our discords for mail-in rebate. This would be a time where I'd take a Mars though, because we are hopefully getting to the point where we're going to be taking 4 of a kinds and stuff like that. Might as well take one of these. Popcorn for the short term, and we're going to move on to the next round. So 4,000, I'm not too worried. We're discarding 4s, so we're just going to go ahead and look for those. There's 1. And we're really just trying to dig for these kings. That's kind of the main point right now. So we do have 3. I'm going to toss, just go ahead and check the blinds. That's fine. I'm going to toss this Deja Vu on it. And if we can start copying some of these, hopefully in the future, that would be really, really amazing. So we do have a full house here, but a 3 of a kind is worth more. So I'm just going to play that and move on. I could be looking for my blue seal, but I don't necessarily need to be copying Venus cards, so I'm totally okay with this. As you can see, we have 35,000 points. We only needed 4K, so I'm really not worried about scoring right now. We also have $64. It's only ante 3. So now we can really focus on deck fixing and doing some stuff like that. Might as well strength up a queen since the temperance value is pretty low. Hanged Man is also quite good to get rid of some cards we don't want. Eventually, I want to pare my deck down to kings, obviously. It's kind of the whole point. Card Sharp is a pretty cool card, but I don't need it right now. I don't need either of these as well. And we'll take the Mars and stay right there. Could roll again, but if something good came up, I would only have $25 and I do want to stay above that interest cap. So we're discarding queens now and also looking for 6s to play, right? We should still have 2 more. Here is one of them. We're going to go ahead and play that right now. We get another trance, so we're going to hold on to that right now. Make sure we can get our kings. We also can discard a queen. The best case scenario here would be to get 2 more kings. We only got 1. So now I am kind of interested in playing these cards here just to see if I can get another king in my deck so I can get 2 copies. I'm going to do it one more time. I think it's worth more than the money. We did. Okay, so now I'll put the trance on this gold card because we're typically always going to keep that in our hand. But now we can get 2 copies of 5 of a kind very early, and that hand scales quite fast. So we are already looking extremely strong, and we got 2 copies of Planet X there. So if you can, I would try and play your hands pretty tactfully when you're doing something like that, so you can maximize the run. Obviously, there's going to be things that I miss and things that don't work out properly, but it is what it is. As long as you are at least thinking about it a little bit, it is definitely going to help you do better. Let's go ahead and use the Hermit. We have $86. Honestly, I'm going to be skipping the Petroglyph for now. I just don't think I need it. Diet Cola is definitely interesting. I could probably sell popcorn for it because that is really not something we need. Might as well use a Judgment. Worst case scenario, I only spent $1 if I don't like what I see. And I think we're set up enough. I can buy this Astronomer and just kind of grind Planet X cards right now. Looking to double our kings and grind some Planet X cards. So I'll keep the Astronomer. We have 1 more 6 in our deck, so I'll keep 6 cents for 1 or 2 more rounds. We have a negative Abstract Joker. Look how beautiful that card is. That is one of the best looking negatives, in my opinion, that negative. We're going to keep $41. We're looking to discard 4s, and cards played previously are debuffed, which is kind of a problem. Mostly all of our kings are debuffed, so we are going to have to be kind of tactful on how we're going to accomplish what we're going to do. We do have in our full deck 4 queens. So we're and how many aces do we have? No, we're not going to do aces because we do want to keep we do want it to be face cards, right? So let's go ahead and get rid of all of this, and we're going to just try and get all of our queens, to be honest with you. So go ahead and play something like this. This could be a pretty dicey round. Now keep in mind, we do have a few levels on Venus already, so it is always good to have a backup in the tank. We're okay. 4 of a kind should get us all the way there, especially with this scary face. I mean, 42,000, it was never really close, but it was a little scary having all of our kings be used. Go ahead and cash out here. I'm liking where our money situation is. If you're a new player, then you won't understand this, but if you aren't, you know how important the director's cut is. Being able to re-roll a boss blind is possibly one of the most useful things in the game, because it really can just kill you. Out of these 2, I'll probably use a full house more. This Astronomer is definitely not staying that long with us, but we can keep him around for a little bit. Seltzer's a cool card. We don't need him right now because we're okay on point scoring. I am also going to pay attention. I do have a double tag, so I'm going to pay attention, maybe look for some negative skips. It's probably one of the most interesting skips. It's not necessarily the most useful, but it is the most interesting in my opinion. So let's go ahead and look for some of our kings. We're honestly not drawing very well at all. 2 5s there after we just discarded everything kind of sucks. Go ahead and play this 2 pair. Hopefully get some kings cooking here. Again, we're not really huge on deck fixing right now. We have the ability to get a lot of score, but we do have to draw into things quite well here. So again, I got lucky with our 5 of a kind. We're gonna get 2 more levels on Planet X again, which is just awesome. And we got a money shot there, which is also very good. So 119,000 is pretty good for Ante 4. And we're looking really strong on this run. And I promise you guys, I'm gonna try and not use a hanging Chad and a photograph at all, okay? They're just very, very strong, and I love them. So in this pack, probably a Mars, just in case we don't draw our 5 of a kind. Mars is still definitely going to get us over the limit, so it's useful to level it up as well, because there is going to be situations where we're not going to be able to play that. I'm going to look for the 6 one more time. To be honest, I kind of forgot about it. And we'll roll a little bit here. Might as well buy all the planet cards we can, because there's $0 right now. I do have to remind myself to do that, because typically I'm not thinking of buying them. But this can help me out in a bind in the future for sure. Would be kind of cool if I had a constellation right now, but I don't. 2 free Mega Arcana packs. I'm not sure if that's worth it. The cool part about this is we could get a soul card from this. So I think that's worth trying it out, just so I don't have to carry this double tag with me the whole time. So Hermit's definitely worth it. Also probably just going to get another gold card here, to be honest with you. Let's see what's in the next one here. Now keep in mind, we could have got a soul card, we didn't. But at the very least, we got a few, we got some money, and we got a few more magicians from it. So might not have been the best skip, because I skipped a whole shop, right? But I think it was worth it. So let's go ahead and make sure we discard these queens for the money. That sucks. I mean, odds are it's a king. But we kind of got unlucky with the draws there. Again, queens, obviously. Didn't see the 6 yet. Okay. This has to be a king, right? Because it's a face card. So let's go ahead and play this down. It could be... No, it's not going to be our blue stake. This is also a king. So we do have a 5 of a kind unlocked now. This could be a jack. It could be our blue stake jack. So honestly, what I'm going to do is just play... Actually, we still only have 4. So I am going to play these 3 and just see what we could do. So it was a queen, not a jack. We still only have 4 kings. So I'm going to do it one more time. That is our blue stake jack. Okay, that's unfortunate. We're not going to get the king this time. So at least we have a 4 of a kind, and we leveled up our Mars before. So this is going to be more than enough. We also got a money shot there, which was really nice. That's $20 every single time we hit that. That really goes a long way in this round. Extra hand size is amazing, especially when you're digging for cards. You get an extra roll on it. Wheel of Fortune. Let's spin the wheel, everyone. Nope. No, we did not get it. Celestial packs are still free. Not looking at any of these really. Might as well level up 3 of a kind in case we're in a bind at all. We'll go ahead and roll. A negative odd Todd. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna take it just in case we get like the plant or something. It might allow us to get through something. Ha ha ha. There's the hanging Chad, but I'm not gonna take him. I don't think we need him right now. I'm not gonna take him. We got the Space Joker here. 1 in 4 times isn't really good enough for me, so I'm gonna roll. I don't want to roll down too much. I'm gonna move on from here. The Serpent. So we talked about that earlier. Again, our point scoring is not a problem right now. We're still looking for that 6. I do need to pay attention to that, and we're discarding 10s. So this is perfect. We're getting lots of money from these 10s. Discard as much as we possibly can. Here's that 6. We got another Deja Vu, which is good. So go ahead and put that on the king and play what we don't need. Actually, we can still discard. Still looking for one more queen or one more king. So I'm going to play this. Hopefully it doesn't win. Good. I didn't want it to win because of these blue seals, right? This shouldn't win either. Okay, and unfortunately I didn't draw that king, but I'm still going to be able to get 2 levels on 4 of a kind. Got another money shot there and another money shot. So that was a $40 round and 2 free planet cards. So just being able to min-max things like that is quite important in this game. So we played our last 6, I believe. We have no more 6s. So it is time to say goodbye to Sixth Sense. He got me 2 Deja Vus, which is awesome. I'll buy another Devil card. Even though we're good on money, I think it could be worth it. Unfortunately, I don't love these, so I'm going to strengthen them, and we'll put the Devil on the 10, and then I'm going to strengthen these 2 queens. Probably a red queen because we have a few red kings. We could death into 1 king, but I think this is essentially the same, and we can just get more value out of it that way. Let's go ahead and open up a standard pack. I will take a tarot card. I will do it. I think it is worth it. Getting another discard for the short term is okay. Hopefully we roll into something better. Planet cards are still free. I need to remember that. I always forget. Banana, don't really need it right now. Okay. I think it's time to say goodbye to our astronomer. He did us well. We're going to buy the trading card. That's going to be able to pair up our deck quite well. So these kind of works really good with the drunkard. We're wasting a discard. However, we're getting it back with the drunkard right away. Let's go ahead and roll one more time. Might as well do another high priestess. This can save us from a bind in the future for sure. One more time. Probably not going to be a Pluto run, so I'll skip that. And again, they're not free anymore, so let's go ahead and get rid of a 2. And then we'll get rid of all this. I'll tower a 3, why not? Get rid of all that. And all of that. So we drew 5 of a kind. Beautiful. I could hold on for this blue seal and for some gold cards, but I think we're okay. I don't want to prolong the run for everyone that much like that. We will have to eventually start thinking about scoring, because we're not necessarily doing over the moon scoring. That idol is definitely going to be something we think about in the future. However, we still have a lot of cards in our deck, and I'm not ready to do that. So, fortunately, he does not have a roster spot with us right now. However, this is getting closer to an idol for sure. We're going to get rid of 4 cards, which is awesome. We can also do that with the tower. So a tower can't be picked by an idol, so essentially just means that you have a blank card. Obviously, you still have the chance to pick it up and roll it, and it you know, fill up your hand. However, it's not going to be picked by the tower, which is quite nice. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. Go ahead and put a tower on. And let's do a few more discards. Okay, we didn't get the 5 of a kind that we wanted, which is quite unfortunate, but we do have 4 with a tower, so we'll just do that for the time being. Hopefully get a money shot. We did not. Yeah, and we got to start thinking about scoring soon here. I'm not too sure what we're going to do yet, but talking buskin would be nice. Any type of re-triggering. We could even start it with a seltzer. That could be good. Let's roll a few times here. Maybe one more time. Don't want these. Our Joker slots are full. Next thing that go is probably the Willy Joker. I also should pay attention to the mail-in rebate a bit more. This should give me $8. Yep, we'll take it. Perfect. I'm okay with moving on with this. Gonna get 1 planet, some gold out of it. Update the 5 of a kind a little bit. Lots of point scoring. Get that planet card. Honestly, planets are really a key. It's economy and planets. You just got to think about it. There's that seltzer I was talking about. Not necessarily something we absolutely need right now. Mary Andy's also pretty interesting. I think he's better than the Drunkard right now. Because we're wasting this discard, I do want to be sure we're kind of maximizing what we're playing. So I don't have any room for that stuff. We'll open this as well. Photograph. Not going to take you today, unfortunately. Always going to take a High Priestess because, again, planet scoring is very important to us. We are discarding 10s. We can go ahead and do that. Might as well grab another Magician. So we're back down to 8 hand size, which is totally fine with me, but we have 6 discards, which is going to be very useful for getting down to our kings, especially if we only have 39 cards, right? So we're basically going to be able to get whatever we want in hand. This is already kind of whatever we want in hand, but we might as well use a few more discards here. $5 is more than $3, so it's worth the discard. Okay, honestly, we actually didn't draw too well there. 4 of a kind will just be fine. I'll get rid of the Chariot because I do want to grab this Mars card from us. 161,000, so don't have to worry about points too yet, but they do start scaling quite high as we continue to go up here. Go ahead and use the Mars and the Arcana pack. The hand size does hurt a little bit for sure, but it's not the end of the world. Go ahead and just Magician these so I can Emperor. Okay, not two of the best ones. 0 discards kind of sucks. Does kind of make Mary Andy quite useless. Hermit's always nice. We'll go ahead and buy that. Roll 2 times and we'll go next. So this one could be pretty dicey. We did draw pretty good off the start. Can't use trading card value right now, so I am just going to play these cards and see what we can get out of it. Not going to be able to do trading card. I'm going to do it one more time for sure, possibly 2 more times. Probably again. I think I would rather have a 5 of a kind. Didn't get it, so I'm going to sell both of these. Play the 4 of a kind. We're going to get 2 more Mars. So we are definitely leveling up Mars more than I would like. Now we got 2 money shots there. That was awesome. Leveling up Mars a little too much here. So it's going to be at 16. We go ahead and look at run info. You can see that our Mars is worth 510. Versus our 5 of a kind is slightly worse. We do get more scary face value, but it's not worth it. So Crystal Ball is always good. Go ahead and buy another Arcana pack. I do want to pare my deck down a bit more. These don't really help. Let's go ahead and check out what our blind is. Play only 1 hand. I don't see that being a problem. Got lucky on the Mary Andy, which I didn't really want, but it is what it is. Planet X card is perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get back into it here. Baseball card's always interesting. I have only 2 uncommon, so it's definitely not worth it here. But I am looking for a replacement for something soon. I definitely need to get like a Sock and Buskin. Burnt Joker's cool. I just don't have enough kings to make him reliable yet. I did roll down quite a bit there. 52 malt is also pretty good, but we're going to move on. Let's go ahead and get rid of this 4. We also want to be discarding aces. Perfect. Amazing. We got our 5 of a kind. Now we're looking for our blue seals. I can get rid of the normal king. We're looking for our blue seals. There's 1. We didn't get it, so we'll just play the 5 of a kind here. All lucky. So we could get a money shot here, which would be nice. Unlucky. I mean, odds are we don't hit that. But again, we're paring down our deck quite nicely. 38 cards remaining. Still looking for a retrigger effect or something. We have not been able to get that yet. Almost gonna get a driver's license. I don't think that is what we're doing with this build. Madness and red card. Not interested. go ahead and buy a Mars, because planet scaling is really what is kind of getting us through this run right now. Joker Stencil's fun, not something that we can actually use right now. Getting rid of 10s, so I'll get rid of you. Gets me $8. And we definitely need to get some kings. Now, with the Mary Andy, obviously we're able to get our kings quite reliably, so I'm not too worried. Look at that. Now we're just looking for another blue seal. Get another $10 or $5. Look at that. We got 2 blue seals. We got all of our kings that we need, so we're leveling up our 5 of a kind. We got a money shot, another money shot, and we're happy. We're happy right now. We're chilling. Again, we're looking for something to re-trigger my cards. Now that's an interesting one. Is there really any Joker I want to copy, to be honest? What am I getting rid of here? So I do think Willy Joker can go. I am gonna buy this for now. It might just hang out for a while. I do think we can get by without our Willy Joker for sure. So he might just hang out for a little bit. We have tons of points scoring through our planets. That's kind of the way this run is went, is really just scaling our planets to oblivion, which is totally fine. We really need a Sock and Buskin. Can only play one hand here. I don't think that's going to be a problem, especially when we draw like that. We're discarding 7s, but also trying to get rid of our entire deck here. I will discard that 7. There we go. And I suppose I'll just hangman this guy, and we'll just play this. We're going to get some money. We're going to get a blue seal out of it. We're going to be A-okay. And it should be good. We'll go ahead and send it off. Eventually, our 5 of a kind should be scaling. I mean, 258,000. I don't even have to worry. Our 5 of a kind is higher on chips, but not higher on malt yet. And that is really how we are winning this run. So our Jokers don't do much. If you think about it, adds a little bit of chips. It's money. Adds 21 malt. We don't ever use Odd Todd. We just have him because he looks nice. Mary Andy isn't giving us any points, and neither is Trading Card. We are strictly only scoring from our cards and from our planets. So that's another way to play the game. However, once we find what we need, this could turn into something quite nice. So we'll go ahead and make another Lucky King. Why not? We also have not done any duplication. We only have 9 kings. It's really, we haven't really done anything crazy yet. There's been no DNA. All of this is garbage. There's been no blueprint, no brainstorm, nothing. So we're really kind of grinding out here. And that's why I don't want to use this invisible Joker yet, because I mean, I don't really want to copy anything. Honestly, mail-in rebate might be the best copy, to be honest with you. Let's get rid of another 4. Now we just need to draw our kings, and we'll be on our way. And we got them. We can just use our discards to try and get our other blue seal. We didn't get it. No reason that I'm putting the red seal first right now. Just a habit because of Hanging Chad. I use him quite a bit. So again, 230,000. We are getting to the point where we might need some more point scoring. So I'm hoping something is coming up in this seed soon that will help us out. A seltzer would be good right now. There's what we used last. The Wee Joker. However, we cannot use him right now. Yeah, we haven't really pulled the best Jokers. We've just kind of been... Aha. DNA. I mean, it would be useful in the short term to get more kings. What is our boss blind? All cards. Okay, so that's fine because we'll just sell a negative, right? It's an interesting play. I don't know what to do yet. Do I want 2 copies of DNA? Not really, right? Oh man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Still think we don't necessarily need Trading Card anymore. He is good. Don't technically need Mary Andy, really. He's also good. I'm considering almost selling everything. I'm gonna move on from it, to be honest with you. Okay. We're just not pulling jokers. It just is what it is. What are we discarding? Queens? Sure. Go ahead and get rid of you. Discard all of that. I'm sure lots of you are probably yelling at me in the comments on why I'm not looking at what my mail-in rebate needs. To be frank with you, it just doesn't really matter to me right now because we are crushing it. Now, can you believe it? I didn't even draw my 5 of a kind. I am going to play a bad hand here just so I can draw a king. I just want a king. There we go. I think that was worth it. We lost $1, but I would rather have levels on my 5 of a kind. I really would. So let's see what we score here. So we're still almost doubling our score, but once we get to like ante-8 and beyond, we're gonna need millions soon. So we definitely need something, and there is something. Actually, it's 2 things. The family and brainstorm. Now, we gotta think about this very long and very hard. We're gonna sell this. We're gonna sell rebate. We're going to buy this for sure. We're gonna buy not yet. We're going to sell Odd Todd. Huh. This is interesting. You know what? We don't need any of these. Oh my god, I took a risk. Okay. This is interesting. Wow. What a pivot. Give me something. And that's actually useful here. Training guard has come back to us. We're not on the boss. We are on the boss, actually. So we are going to have to sell something. What's in this Arcanum pack? If it's a soul card, I would have freaked out. I would have done all of that work and didn't get anything. Huh. You know what? Let's do this for now. Go next round. Don't need to sell yet. We don't have rebate anymore. I will sell the trading card now. Also got to be a little bit more careful with our discards, right? Okay, we're fine. I'll sell the Justice. This should do wonders for me. What a crazy last round that was. Wow, we just sold everything. And we have another Joker slot, so we're good. We have 2 brainstorms right now. We could get this run cooking. I need a sock and buskin, and I need something to get us some duplication. Okay, it's time to look for things here. A sock and buskin would just go so good. Okay, I don't want to... I'll buy you for next round. I might as well roll here. Yeah, okay. See, I mean, that's going to be hard to get past. We do have retcon, so we can get past our things quite easily. We will just discard for our kings. Discard for our kings. Play a hand to get 5 of a kind. Oh, jeez. Okay, we got it. Everything's in the right order here. Go ahead and play that hand. We'd also like some more malt, right? Eventually we could turn these into glass kings. Not something we absolutely need to do yet. We also have to worry about the plant. We have the wall, I already knew that. We're gonna be okay. That sucked. Oh man. That really sucks. That's an awesome card, but we're not playing 2s. and we've pretty much deleted everything that even re-triggers. Such a cool card. There's a natural negative hack in this seed. If anyone, you know, likes hack and wants to do something like that, I think we need to use this. It's on scary face though. It sucks. Sure, we have a few slots open. Baron run? We don't have enough kings, man. I'm skipping them. Oh, bro. Buy card sharp for now. We'll be okay. Oh my god. That being said, we haven't seen a mime or anything like that either. This is good enough, to be honest with you. Hopefully we get some money from this. This guts go over here. Okay, 800,000. We just need some better jokers here. We have a potential godlike setup. Just gonna have to take this. Gonna have to do it. Might not make much sense to you, but I want it. Do Emperor here. I'm glad I chose Emperor. Also have a tower to get rid of another non-card. It would be an idle run if we can get some more deck fixing for sure. Doesn't help me. Don't help me? Ah, I could have taken the Baron. I have 2 Brainstorms. What am I doing? Why didn't I take the Baron, man? What am I doing, guys? Oh my god. I have 2 Brainstorms and I didn't take a Baron? Am I stupid? Oh my god. And a Red Seal King? I probably would. I just have no levels on high card though. Like, how could I possibly even do something like that? Ice Cream's fine. Oh man, this game is frustrating sometimes. Let's go ahead and play this. I think we just need our full kings. Yeah. Probably won't get there. Still have 4 kings in the deck if need be. This probably won't be enough, however. Been a fun run though. It really has. Okay, it's enough. That was very large blind, so we're gonna be okay on the next ante, I believe. Let's see. Ah! I think we're dead. Are we just dead already? I'll post it. It's been a fun run. Double Brainstorm? I could have done so much better. I really need a sock and buskin, man. I don't think I can definitely get to this. It's gonna take draws like that for sure. Yeah, we move on from here. We just got unlucky, man. Whoa. Okay. Not sure how that survived. Up to $50 in one hand. Okay. Keep leveling up 5 of a kind. We need a damn miracle. That doesn't really help us, right? We have no re-trigger. That helps us. Gets us through a little bit. Even hanging Chad really doesn't do much right now. I'm not gonna take him either, because I told you guys I wouldn't. That's not worth it. All spade cards are debuffed. That's 3 of my kings. I only have 9 kings, you know? This is such a weird run. It just is. Ah. Get rid of you. What do you got for me? Riff Raff, really? Oh boy. Strength you. Okay. Go ahead and play this. We should still have 5 kings, so we can now play 2 full 5 of a kinds if we're smart with it. Won't win, especially with this out being... It doesn't really matter that it's not lucky, to be honest with you. Okay, we get about 1 million per. Good to know. So we pretty much have to force our hand. We can draw our whole deck, which is good. These don't have red seals though, so I'm not sure how... It'll get us this mount, but it won't fully get us where we need to be. We'll play it. And we're starting off with 1,000. I mean, have you ever seen 5 of a kind this high? And we're just adding to it. There's the title of the video, the highest 5 of a kind you've ever seen. Revisiting happy face or smiley face and scary face is also funny. Oy vey, man. Okay, we gotta be smart with this. I think it's dead. Actually, I have the reroll vouchers. Fine. So make sure to keep a few dollars there. One more? Come on, man. One more. No, I can't. Okay, I can't afford that. Hard cards. Definitely can't afford that. One more. All face cards are drawn face down? Oh my good lord. Nice. I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough. Ah, it technically is enough. I just have to... I might have discarded... I must have discarded a king somewhere. Damn it. Ah, well... That's it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. We're gonna play it off with a high card and a stone card here. Not our best run. We did try something new. I mean, getting that double brainstorm, I probably could have pivoted into a Baron Mime build. Again, the seed was at the end of the video there. Someone do some seed science on that. If you could have successfully pivoted to Baron Mime, would have been pretty awesome. I didn't level up Pluto at all, but our high card was like level 30, which is pretty awesome. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for all of the support on the channel. If we're at 100 subscribers while you're watching this video, thank you all so much. If you have not subscribed and you're watching this video, it would mean the world to me if you clicked that button. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. I hope you enjoyed some tips and tricks in this video as well, and have a good day. Goodbye.